Hello everyone, what's up? I am Abranil and in this video I will be narrating you the part 2 of the play The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. And in the previous video I have already narrated you the part 1 of this play. And the link of that video is given in the description. Those who haven't seen that yet, they can check there. So let's start the play. The part 1 of this play was ended with the dialogue of Shylock, and the part 2 is going to start with the dialogue of Antonio. So let's start. Antonio said, I beg your honor to declare your verdict. Then Portia said, well then, here it is. Prepare yourself for Shylock's knife. Shylock said, O noble judge, O excellent young man. Portia said to Antonio, according to the law, you will pay the full penalty as stated in the agreement. Shylock said, Oh, what a just and true judge. What wisdom from such a good young man. Portia said to Antonio, Antonio, bare your chest. Shylock said, Yes, yes, nearest to his heart is given in the agreement, isn't it? Portia said, Yes, that is correct. Is there a scale here to weigh the flesh? Shylock said, Yes, I have it. Portia said, Call a surgeon to attend to him. Shylock, he shouldn't bleed to death. Shylock said, Does the agreement say that? Portia said, The agreement doesn't say that, but can't you allow so much mercy? You should do this charity. Shylock said, But that's not what the agreement says. Portia said, Well, merchant, do you have anything to say? Now Antonio said, No, I am armed and well prepared. Antonio bids farewell to his friends and tells them to fondly remember him. They express their grief for their dear friend, but Shylock is impatient. Shylock said, We are wasting time. Please pronounce the sentence. Portia said, A pound of this merchant's place is to be cut by Shylock. The court awards it and the law authorizes it. Shylock said, Oh learned judge, he has given the sentence. Come, prepare. Portia said, But wait, there's something else. This agreement doesn't say that he will take any blood with the flesh. The words specify a pound of flesh. So take your pound of flesh, but if you shed one drop of blood when you cut it out, the state of Venice will confiscate all your property under the Venetian law. Shylock said, Is that the law? Portia said, Yes, it is. You asked for justice, so be assured you will get all justice and more than you asked for. Shylock said, In that case, I will take their offer. Pay me 3 times the amount and let the merchant go. I take the offer then. How sick. Bassanio said, Here is the money. Portia said, Wait, the Jew will have justice. He shall have nothing but the pound of flesh. Portia said to Shylock, So get ready to cut off the flesh. Shed no blood, or cut less or more than exactly a pound of flesh. If you take more or less than the exact pound, even if it's just the tiniest fraction of an ounce, or if the scale changes by even as much as one hair, you die, and all your property will be confiscated. Confiscated, okay. Shylock hesitates. Portia said, "Why do you stop? Go ahead and take your pound of flesh." Shylock said, "Give me my money and let me go." Portia said, "He has refused the money in the open court. He shall have only justice and his agreement." Shylock said, can I not get just the 3,000 ducats Antonio borrowed?" Portia said, "You will get nothing but the agreement. Take it at your risk, Jew." Shylock said, "Well then, let Antonio rot. I do not want anything from him." Portia said, "Wait a minute, Jew. The law has one more penalty for you. The law of Venice states that if a foreigner directly or indirectly tries to kill any citizen, then the person he tried to kill will receive one half of the foreigner's wealth. The other half goes to the state. Whether the offender lives or dies is up to the duke. In this case, you have earned that punishment because you have clearly tried your best, indirectly and directly, to take the life of Antonio, a citizen of Venice. So get down on your knees and beg mercy from the Duke." Duke said to Shylock, "I want you to see how different we are from you. I pardon you even before you ask for a pardon. Half of your wealth goes to Antonio, the other half goes to the state. But if you show yourself to be humble, I may reduce this half to only a fine." Portia said, "The state's half can be made into a fine, but Antonio's half must go to him." Shylock said, "Why don't you take my life? Why pardon that? You take my house when you do take the walls that support it. You take my life when you take the means by which I live." Portia said, "Antonio, do you have any mercy for him?" Antonio said, "If my lord, the duke, and all the court wants to pardon the fine for one half of his wealth, I will be satisfied. But the other half he must give me. I will keep it for the gentleman who loves his daughter. One more thing he must agree to. He must make a will here in this court, leaving everything he owns to his daughter and son-in-law, Lorenzo." Duke said, "You will have to do this, or else I will withdraw the pardon that I just gave him." Portia said, "Are you satisfied with the justice, Duke? What do you have to say?" Shylock said, "I am content." Portia said, "Clerk, make out a will for Shylock." Shylock said, "Please allow me to leave. I am not feeling well. Send me the will and I will sign it." Duke said, "You may go, but do it." So everyone, this was the end of this play written by William Shakespeare. It was a very good, very beautiful, and very emotional play also. So let's see you all again in the next video. Bye.